patrons, and welcome to my bedroom. I've had a few requests for a before bed practice or a practice you can do when getting up and down from the ground is really hard for you, maybe during an injury, or, arthritis, chronic conditions, and like any of us, right? Like sometimes let's just lie in bed and do some yoga. So you are in my bedroom. We're going to do an entirely lying down practice that you can do anytime you feel like you need to. Um, Also can be done on a yoga mat on the floor, obviously, but this is a great practice to do before bed, to kind of wind yourself down and get ready to go. It's a great um, morning practice if you want to just like get your body moving a little bit before you even get out of bed. So yeah, we're going to start lying in our comfortable shavasana, or however you lie in your bed. So if you have a pillow beneath your knees, usually, if you want to lie on your side, you can start anywhere you want, as long as you can feel your body connecting with the surface below you. So taking any little wiggles you need to find the right space, and allowing yourself to come into stillness. Breathing here. And over the next few breaths, starting to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. I invite you to bring your hands to your belly if that's something you're comfortable with, and to encourage these deep, long breaths. We're going to breathe directly into the belly, inhaling, letting the belly rise as much as possible, and exhale, feeling the belly drop and push in to get out all the air. Continuing to breathe this way, feeling the movement of your belly and of your hands placed on the belly. Noticing how the body moves with your breath. You can keep your hands on your belly or bring them back to your sides, whatever feels best for you. And then bringing your attention to your toes, scanning all the way up the body, noticing without judgment how your body feels right now. If you notice any places that are sore, tight, sending breath to that part of your body. Feeling free to yawn anytime you need to. Gently turning your attention to your mind, noticing without judgment what you're thinking and feeling right now, and really giving those thoughts and feelings space. Take a deep inhale together. Exhale through the mouth. Letting go of whatever you're holding, mind, body, and breath. Arriving here, fully present, ready to practice. On your next inhale, we'll bring the arms up, pointing straight to the ceiling. And on the exhale, they'll open out as far as you can go, feeling free to even push into the shoulders a little bit. Then on your inhale, rising back up, we'll continue this flow on our breath. On your next inhale, pause at the top. Then the arms can come up over the head, making sure you have enough distance between you and the wall. Holding the arms overhead here for a moment, and then they can come down by the sides like we would do if we were seated. Inhale to rise back up, and exhale to come down by the sides. Again, continuing this flow on your breath. On your next exhale, letting the arms rest by the sides, or they could come back to the belly. Knees are going to bend, feet planted on the surface below you. And then we're going to windshield wiper the legs, rocking back and forth, bringing some mobility into the hips. On an inhale, pausing the knees through center, and then drawing the knees to the chest, rocking side to side on the low back. Pausing in the center, and then bringing the legs up, grabbing the inside of the feet or the outside of the feet for happy baby. And again, rocking back and forth here. On an exhale, feet come back to the surface below you. And it's going to be a little difficult to do like a full bridge on a soft surface, but you can toy with lifting the hips and bringing them down. Or if you're on a surface where you can take a full bridge, you can come all the way up and hold and come down. So really we're just doing some good pelvic tilting. Again, mobility in those hips. On your next inhale, coming back to a neutral spine, stopping the bridges. And then the soles of the feet are going to come together and the knees will come out. And this reclined butterfly has a lot of different variations to it. So take a moment to find where your legs want to be. If you want more of a hip flexor stretch, bringing the heels as close to the butt as possible. If you want something more restorative, taking a little bend out of the knees, moving the feet further away from you. This is one that's really easy to adjust to your body. So taking a moment to find where you want your legs to be, and then resting into the pose. We're going to go into some longer holds here in these more restorative poses. So reconnecting to the deep, long breaths and feeling the body letting go in these poses. Slowly moving the feet away from the body, bringing the legs out straight. And then arms will come back overhead, and we're going to come into banana. So the feet are going to step a little bit to the right. Upper body is going to reach for the right, making us kind of the shape of a banana. We're looking for a good stretch in the left side body. Slowly walking the feet back to center. Arms come overhead. And then on an exhale, both feet step to the left. Upper body leans. Big stretch in the right side body. On an inhale, feet come back through center. Arms come overhead. And then on an inhale, bringing the arms up. And exhale, back to your sides. Bend. Feet planted on the floor. On an inhale, the right ankle comes to the left knee. And we're going to hold here in figure 4. Usually I would say lift to get a better stretch, but we're really trying for some restorative holds here, or at least yin-ish holds. So if you're looking for a bigger stretch, you can bend the knee a little more, but really we're just looking for a more subtle, longer hold here. So finding the position that works for your body, settling into stillness. On your next exhale, the left knee is going to fall to the left, bringing the right leg with it for a reclined figure four twist. Settling in. On an inhale, slowly lifting the knee back towards center. And on the exhale, right foot comes to the ground. Just inhale, the left ankle comes to the right knee. And again, adjusting as you need to get that stretch in the hip, aiming for a subtle stretch that you can. And on your next exhale, right knee falls to the right, bringing the left leg with it for that figure four reclined twist. On an inhale, the knee slowly rises to center. And exhale, the foot comes down, pulling the knees into the chest, rocking side to side on the low back. And then on the next exhale, both knees are going to fall to the right. You might need to put your feet down and give your hips a little shift to get into a spinal twist on your bed. But that's what we're aiming for. Spinal twist right side. On an inhale, the knees rise through center, rocking a little on the low back. And on the exhale, letting the knees fall to the right, or again, planting the feet, or the left, sorry, or planting the feet to give your little scoot, making your way into a twist. On an inhale, bringing the knees back through center and finding your way to your comfortable Shavasana. And I want you to really get comfy on this Shavasana. So if that means a pillow under your knees, if it means getting the blankets on you, whatever it means, I want you to get really comfy in this Shavasana. And it's totally okay if you fall asleep. So, finding your comfortable position, taking whatever wiggles or adjustments you need to get comfortable, and then settling into stillness. Bringing your conscious attention back to your breath. Feeling the breath as it moves through the body. Starting to follow the path of the breath. So feeling each of the places that the body moves with the breath. Feeling how the breath travels in, where it goes, where it ends, and feeling how it travels back out, where it starts, where it flows, where it exits. Becoming aware of each part of the breath. starting to bring some small movements back into your body. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Coming back to the room, hearing the sounds. And we'll end our practice by taking a deep inhale together. Exhale through the mouth. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you for joining me on this journey of a bed practice. I hope that you get some rest and enjoyment from it. And thank you so much for being patrons.